So, welcome to my new series. This series consists on showing you the way I play the game and the way I enjoy the most playing it. So I'm going to list from the less time-consuming actions to the most time-consuming ones. Daily rewards. The daily rewards will vary from the month you are currently. For example, this month we can get a pet on the 21st day of login. Although you must log in every day to not lose any reward, and this only takes you about 5 seconds to claim. I regret to not log in at least for the daily rewards because of that poor decision. I've lost 3 mounts already and I care about the collectibles part of the games in general. So you might want to lose 1 minute of your day just to claim them. Now on another subject, are you done being the slowest of your group while everyone is flying in front of you from dolmen to dolmen? Well, then train your horse. I can't stress this one enough. It's a very simple thing to do and very fast as well. Just pay the stable master 250 coins to train your horse and you are done. Then you have to wait another 20 hours before training your mount again, which is basically a whole day. I suggest you to train speed first, that way you will be from point A to point B faster than the usual. After you get 60 on speed, it will depend on what your character is. If it is a PvE focused, you should level carrying capacity. It will add 60 slots to your inventory and that's handy to make sure you don't lack space for the sets you drop from the mobs. Although, if you are a PvP focused, I suggest you to level up the stamina instead. Like that, you can run for longer time in the wilderness of Cyrodiil and get hitted more than a few times before dismounting, which we all know how that can be annoying sometimes. Side note, if you are a crafter, you are a different case, my friend. I suggest you to level up the carrying capacity first instead of the speed, if you don't have the juicy craft bag that Plus offers. Like so, you will be adding 60 slots to fill with the most refined mats and unique flowers Tamriel has ever seen. Now the daily reads. Daily reads are crafting quests and there is not much science into it. You just need to be certified on every single one of the crafting professions and then you can do them. To be certified, you must be level 6 or higher, otherwise it won't be possible to be certified. In order to be certified, you must go to 2 different locations, the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild. In the Fighters Guild, you will talk to Milanith, which will certify you in blacksmithing, woodworking and clothing. And the other one is the Mages Guild, where you will find Dainal Teleno, which will teach you provisioning, enchanting and alchemy. These quests need to be in the main city of your faction, Vulkelguard in Oridian, Daggerfall in Glenumbra or Daven's Watch in Stonefalls. For the jewelry you must have Somerset chapter, and you will have to talk to Felarian. He will be in Oridian in Somerset. Why should you bother with all of this? Well, cause you receive money, experience and inspiration with every single daily read you do. Besides the mats you receive, items with the intricate trait, which gives you more inspiration points when destroyed, and ornate, which if you sell to a merchant, you receive more money than a normal item would sell for. Besides those things, you may get motifs and receipts as well, which is also cool. You can also receive master wreaths, which the reward is wreath vouchers, which are used to buy furniture, motifs and a ton of other stuff. And last but not least, survey reports, which are treasure maps but filled with mats. I suggest you to gather a few and then go hunting them. Besides all of that, while you do the daily reads, I suggest as well for you to research traits. Traits are needed to craft a specific item set. Therefore, you will need traits researched on the specific item you want to craft to be capable of doing so. In the early game, you won't be needing that, but late game you will be happy to have at least one character with almost all or even all traits researched in every single piece of equipment in the game. Now the daily dungeons and the daily battlegrounds. Very simple. I do the daily dungeon on normal just because I want to rush it. Because I only care about the experience I receive from those. Although you get more things from it. Money and experience from the mobs you killed on the dungeon, the sets of the respective dungeons, and when you finish you receive transmutation crystals as well, that you can use to change a trait of an item in a transmute station. Now the battlegrounds are pretty much the same as dungeons. You get experience, motifs and gear pieces from sets, although keep in mind your team must finish in first or second place to get the daily reward. Now the daily pledges. Daily pledges are daily quests from the Undaunted Guild, which will give you 2 non-DLC dungeons and 1 DLC dungeon, making a total of 3 dungeons to complete. You can complete those either on normal or vet difficulty, although the amount of keys vary from the difficulty. On normal you receive 1 key, and on veteran you will receive 3 keys. To unlock this mission, first you must be level 45. And you must have the Undaunted skill line unlocked. I'll do a tutorial later, if you want. When you complete the quest, you will be rewarded 1 or 3 keys, depending on the difficulty you did the dungeon in question, and transmutation crystals. The keys you receive are used to buy coffers, which they contain monster sets. Sets with only 2 gear pieces, head and shoulders, with a very good and useful second effect. I suggest you to take a look on those. While you're doing all of these, you will be enlightened. Enlightening is a buff that makes you get a certain amount of experience way faster than you would usually do. Well guys, that's all about the daily routine I suggest you to do, and if you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe, leave your comments down below to give me some suggestions of what you prefer to watch next, and yeah, thank